another beautiful episode on the exclusive show brought to you by the Social Impact Insight. And this is where we share bold and innovative solutions across Africa. Your anchor for today is Marvelous Roberts. And in our midst, we have a beautiful guest who is the founder of the Coloring Lives Foundation in the person of Jessica Amakhabi. And she will be talking to us about their upcoming project, Pad a Girl Initiative. Hello, Jessica. Can you hear me?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here. I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much for social impact insights for having me. I am super excited to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jessica. Okay, please can you tell us more about what you do at the Coloring Life Foundation? Very much, Jessica, for that nice introduction. Thank you so much. Okay, so what led to the idea of your project? It's just like what I said earlier, it was tagged a pad a girl in rather. So what led to the idea of your project? What led to it?
Personal. How do you get this personal? I was gonna say that how it all started. It took me back to 20 plus years ago where I was a teenager, and I wasn't even a teenager. I think I started my career when I was 10 plus, and I was in school. I attended a government owned school in Lagos here, and so ladies, they used to auntie in school and being knowing what I know now. It was a marketing initiative. They came with this pad and they were telling us that, okay, if you use it this way, and I was sitting in front and I was in awe. This auntie, oh my God, she's so pretty and look at what she's telling us. And I was so excited. I was doing low self-esteem. I didn't know how to use pads because the information that I had gotten from my mother was not the information that I needed to get at the time. And these ladies, they just shed more light on menstrual hygiene and health, how to use your pads. And they also told us that pads are not just for adults, they are for everyone that is on a period. 20 plus years later, and by the way, we had first Coloring Lives Girl initiative last year, and I'm finding myself in that same position. This starts talking to girls that it's also that I'm looking at me, talking to me. So that's pretty much what our personal decision fueled by Holy Spirit. There's nothing that we do following life that is not anchored in God and in our faith. Yeah, that.
Back very well in secondary school that I have like it was even like more of corp members. Yeah, they come to my school because I attended a all girls school. So they come to my school then they share pads to real that I'll be using a pad at this tender age. But as time went by, I was able to like know how to do so. That's a very, very nice initiative. Okay, so how do you measure impact through your initiative? This is a big one, to be very honest. It's a very big one. So how do you measure impact through your initiative?
Is I would say a very short story. So impact for me was during our first party girl. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know. I just knew that I wanted the teenagers to feel what I felt all those years ago. And with the questions that came after the party girl first edition, we had so many questions from these girls, and the questions that I had then, they had it. And we created a situation where, or an avenue where they can still reach out to us. And even after the meeting, these girls were still calling, they had questions. The school has an amazing counselor that talks to these girls. But then I think it was a breath of fresh air to have somebody else having to talk to them about not just menstrual health and hygiene, also their self-esteem, body positivity, abstinence, sexual abstinence, and all of that stuff. So I had calls months after. I had calls from different girls that, oh, we want to do this. Oh, I'm having, what if my stomach is, all these questions. It's to the normal person, it might seem like, what is all this? It's stressful. Why are you stressing me? But then I was happy to answer all of those questions because they need to know that their voice can be heard. No question is ridiculous. And you have girls that are talking to their friends about the importance of menstrual hygiene and health. As in this, I told my friends about this one got me. I told my friends about what you guys came to know. I also told her because of some of those girls, by the way, they use piece of cloth where they would use after their period, they just wash and dry and store for the next period. So they were carrying the gospel of menstrual health, calling it the gospel of menstrual health and hygiene to their friends. So which is to me amazing impact. That's what I think. That's what.
Jessica, well done. That's a very, very beautiful initiative. Well done to you. Well done. Okay, so I would like to ask, what are the challenges? Because this is a big initiative. It's not something that is mere or something that you just started today and tomorrow you just want to start doing it. What were the challenges? What were the setbacks? Yes, that you had. Even despite still you were still pushing through that. Oh no, we need to really do this. What were the challenges?
I would say they were learning curves in the sense that whilst we had the first had a girl child last year in March, well, it was sponsored by an amazing individual, right? We had the first one, but we had to go through a long procedure from the Ministry of Education, that's the Education District, get approval, and then you will be vetted as an organization, because you have organizations that will just come and they just want to do these things for clout, not for the long-term impact. For us, we're all about the long-term impact. So one of the major, like I said, it was a learning curve. We had to learn what we had to do, who we had to be, where we had to be, so that we can be positioned rightly to make the impact that is required. That's number one. Then number two, financing. Hey, I cannot emphasize on this. Funding. So this particular one, the first one was fully funded. We had a sponsor. The second one was is with this particular one, Paddy Girl 2.0 is sponsored by individuals. We had to go all out. Even we reached out to some companies, like I say, a learning curve. They will tell you that, oh, you're not supposed to reach out to us this way, you're supposed to go about it this way. And some people will tell you an outright no. There are days when I will say, you know what, you know what, I'm not doing this again. I don't want to do this. But I believe that God had put the vision in my mind and in the minds of the team members to make this work. So that's why we kept on pushing irrespective. This time around, we're doing more than 100 that we did before. We're doing 300 plus girls, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so amazing, so much amazing. Thank you.
Well done to you. And I really, really wish you the very, very best on this second Party Girl initiative that you're about to launch out. I really wish you the best, and I hope all things come true for you in this initiative. Well done. And that is it. Thank you so much, Miss Jessica, for sharing your ideas with us on the exclusive show. We are so glad to have you here. Thank you very, very much, Miss Jessica.
It's a nice initiative that you guys have going on. It would push the social impact aspect into social impact. It's not even an industry, social impact community. It will shed more light on what we're doing, and hopefully it can get us the support that we need from organizations and individuals. Thank you so much, Extra. Thank you so much to the team of Social Impact Insights. God bless you guys so much. Thank you for having me.
Name is Jessica. All right, so our viewers, please don't forget to subscribe because we have a lot of amazing shows to show you here on the exclusive show. Make sure you click on the subscription button because it is free. So thank you very much, and you don't want to miss out on any. All right, bye.